Hey there everyone, this is your host Scotty Oka and welcome back to Tales of Arise on the PlayStation 5. We are right now in Niez. Off screen I leveled up a little bit. I am a couple levels higher now. You know, Alphen's 27, Shion's 27, Dohaline, Kisara, and Law are all 27. Rinwell, and a twist of fate, is level 28 now. She is the highest level member of the party because of that fight with the mysterious crow swordsman. You know what would be funny? If the swordsman that we just met was supposed to be that hero that Rinwell was talking about, and my character, Alphen, is the evil warlord that is supposed to be struck down. That'd be a fuckity twist of fate there. Oh, there you are. Red Rose Corsage. Okay.
Look,
That's a good
one of your
bean,
buddies.
yes. Now, okay, so nothing's happened. Trying to see if maybe if I did the owl, that maybe I'd get another prize, but not yet. Oh, God,
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
they're freaking huge. In terms of anything that's going on right now, emotionally, I am not doing the best, but I wanted to still do some recording because it's a good outlet. Especially since my dog is going to be getting rehomed this week, so that is indeed a thing that's happening.
Right there.
Oh God, what's going on? Who's talking to me?
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first. Show yourself.
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you?
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
No, please come out.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Yes.
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
Yes.
You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
Yeah, no, I am not
You
going
could've
to
left me
just...
behind, you know.
No.
This isn't
You're
just
one of the
about
team
you,
members.
Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
a lot of issues. Aerial plaza that leads to, okay, Almereda Strayas? I don't know. Castle. But for now, it's sealed off, so I have to ask you to turn away. Okay. But no, I ain't leaving Dohalim, and especially Shion behind. Even if they could take care of themselves, no. We're all in this to freaking together. Because we're together, like Rama Lama Lama, ding-a-ding-a-dong. You know, like Grease. The Greasers and the Pink Ladies. Okay, let's go inside and see what will happen.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
So, the Lord is not dead.
The lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Oh, shit cake! Alvin! The Alvin's a different game. Alvin lost his temper.
You'll pay for that! That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye!
Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun kicking the shit out of him.
Time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule! Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Wow, that was quite the character. Actually, that was a really cool scene. I like that. I like that guy. He's a nice guy, seems like. And I like what he said. I have a bone to pick with them, but not two I've never seen before. So, yeah. Let's go on ahead and check out some skits.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
God, these skits are so good! Alphen is probably my favorite Tales protagonist so far. God, okay, next skit.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadime, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
God, it's so weird because the context and the situation this game presents is very much in tune to some of the real life situations. It seems like, and oh god, that's probably my favorite Tales game. Like, this might actually beat out Grace's F, and that's really hard to do. Oh, we got a side quest.
Why does everybody have to be such cowards? If we don't get this taken care of, things are never going to change.
What's wrong?
What's got you down, friend?
Noogles, that's what. A pretty common variety of them. None, to be more specific. Rumors say that it was the Lord's favorite kind of Zoogle, so people are afraid to go anywhere near them.
Alright.
I can understand their hesitation. If you need them gone, we're more than capable of taking care of them for you.
What the?
Hold on, pal. I don't want you to just exterminate them. If you could bring back any usable materials from them, that'd be great too.
You want us to retrieve Zoogle parts? For what? Are you building something?
Not building, studying. I can demonstrate even the fearsome, dangerous Zoogles can be used to make handy tools. That'll motivate people to hunt them more. I can't always expect folks like you to come along and solve all of our problems for us after all.
So, you're saying they'd be more self-sufficient. That's very commendable of you. Actually, about those materials you were looking for, isn't this what you're talking about, is it?
Oh yeah, it totally is. Could I convince you to share what you have with me?
Here you go. Yeah, go ahead and help yourself. I'd rather go to someone who can use it than keep weighing us down.
Great. You're one generous bunch of people, you know that. Now, to see what I can turn this all into.
Right.
I'm sure I'll be able to make something useful. Thank you so much.
Yay! You're welcome, sir.
Oh, Oh, money! I forgot I have no money. And that was me doing my Ed voice from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Trying to think. Yeah, because there was Ed, who was the dumb one, and then there was Double D, who was the smart one, and then Eddie, who was the quote-unquote schemer of the bunch. So I'm assuming this is where he was referring to, maybe? That's a good thing, yes.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
I don't... Oh, okay, well, there's that, but... Oh, there we go. It's like, where is a side quest? There's so many people. I sure wish there was more to go around. What are you talking about? Our rations, we're always running short on them. It's never enough to be comfortable. We could really do some rice, potatoes, beef, and some spices in particular. Here you go. If that's not what you need, we've got some right here. This is enough. Whoa, you're so generous. Thank you. Yes, that'll help a lot. I don't have much to offer in return, but I'll teach you my family's secret recipe if you like. Curry!
Great!
Ooh, this sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. Doesn't look all that hard to fix either. Hey, Kasara, if it's really that simple, could you teach me how to cook it? Wow, you're actually interested in making food now, not just eating it? Oh! That's burned. I'd just like to put a certain someone in his place for complaining about my cooking earlier. Well, I'd love to teach you, but my training isn't going to be easy. Think you're ready? Is that serious? Sure, I guess. Hit me with what you got. But promise me you won't tell anyone else I asked this, okay? My lips are sealed. But in return, you have to call me Captain while we're training. Deal? What? Okay, Captain. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain. Yes. Oh, God. I love this.
All right.
Now we begin your training.
Right.
I see you have some freshly caught fish there. Perfect. We'll use that as well. What? But the recipe doesn't call for fish.
What?
Are you trying to talk back to your superior? No, ma'am. You're supposed to say, yes, Captain. What? Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, we have curry.
All right.
Good. Looks like we got everything you need. Now we dive into the culinary trenches. Was it trenches or trenches? Yes,
Over
Captain.
there.
Is that how you hold a knife? What are you trying to do, Private? Dance with it? No, of course. You're supposed to say yes, Captain.
Yes.
Oh, God. This is just so awkward, and I love it.
All right.
Pay attention. Turn up that fire. Boil the water. You don't have time to let your eyes wander. It's all finished.
Huh.
So it is. Its flavor and presentation get a passing grade. You've got promise, but there's still room for improvement. You have to keep training every day. Do I make myself clear?
All right.
Yes, Captain. Guess I've got a long way to go before my food is perfect, but I'll show him. One day my food will taste so good it will knock his armor off. Oh, God.
By the by,
I love Shion.
if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Oh, God. It's official. This is the best Tales game. Are you the Blading Sword of Caligula? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Estaluva Forest, okay, well, which way is Estaluva Forest? That's kind of the question I have right now. Maybe I should put the map. Oh, you two, why? Why, Bean? Why must you bother Tyrion when he's asleep? Tyrion, why must you be
I feel like somebody's
asshole of a
watching
dog?
us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
This guy. Outfit me, amigo. I knew fate would bring us together once more. Remind me, you're that wonder guy, is it? I am a minstrel who tells many a tale about this fleeting world in which we live. They call me the Wonder Bard. Right, you. I remember you.
I see.
I believe we haven't had the pleasure, sir. You may call me Dohalim. You claim to be a minstrel. Is that to say you're well-versed in music? Oh, but I am indeed. Oh, you two dogs. I haven't sung nor an instrument in my hands I have not mastered. I see. As it so happens, I am also a connoisseur of music myself. Is that so? Can I perhaps trouble you with a little rendition, kind sir? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Alas, unfortunately, I do not have any instruments on me, but I'd be more than happy to indulge you with a short poem.
In this sea of crimson trees, I spy an unknown fellow, standing free within the breeze. Oh, Donna Miho! Your words are like music to my ears. You have quite the rare talent, sir, I must say. You really think so? That I do, and now I must return the favor in kind. Where do I begin? Faced with such wit, indeed words fail me. I am at a loss, for what can I say but gracias? Oh, you, sir, have thrown down the gauntlet. Oh my god! Allow me to. I can't take any more of this. We're leaving. Don't leave. You're welcome to catch up with us later.
Excuse me!
Wait, don't leave yet! With so many brilliant minds among you, perhaps I can trust you all with a legendary instrument. What are you talking about? I hid a musical instrument knowing that one day I would meet a worthy inheritor. You'll find it at the location detailed in these notes. But be warned, only the smartest shall solve the riddles contained within. Now I ask you, O chosen ones, will you take it upon yourselves to solve the riddles and uncover the legendary instrument? Sure, let's give it a shot. This talk of riddles and instruments has me most intrigued. Very well, we accept your challenge. Excellent, I have complete faith that you shall emerge victorious. Just beyond the hovels and the land shrouded by sand and stone. A northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. It lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Huh.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Sounds like it, yes. Okay, well, the third location I'm going to assume is gonna be at the ridge? Yeah, it's gonna probably be in this section here. So let's go on ahead and
We've reached our destination.
because the third text mentions where a tower stands, and there's a freaking tower right there. Doobie 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 doop. There we go. Well, at least I assume this is where I should be for the third text. I don't know. Give me that stuff.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I don't know how I'm supposed to even get in there, or if there's something I'm not even supposed to really do yet.
Not this way, I guess.
Well, shit. Okay, so I guess okay, that did not mean to have that happen. Let's go on ahead and just head back into Niez, I guess. There we go. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna have to,
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I'm just gonna have to do the thing and just not worry about the quest for right now, but, you know, down the road, I will definitely worry about it at a later time. Trying to figure out which way to go, because I don't know shit. Oh, am I in the right space? Valley of the Four Winds, Mahagsar. So I'm taking that as I'm in the right spot.
Ah, got sand in my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahagsar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible. But I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Oh, okay, more skits. I didn't realize we were gonna have another one right back to back, even though I should expect it.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
That was actually kind of funny. So much for making the joke. Oh, okay, person. Are you dead? No, you're... Oh, god damn it, not again. Ugh. Oh, it's that foodie again.
Yes!
I remember you. You're that young woman who's always starving. I haven't seen you since we last met out in Menacia. You're the one who's always hungry. Anyway, I take it you found another recipe on your travels?
Very
I
nice.
most certainly did. I'm glad I can cut to the chase then.
That's so.
Shion, who might this fellow be? This is Gordino. He travels around Dana in search of new recipes to try.
You don't say.
A fine quest to embark on, if I do say so myself. My name's Dohalim, kind sir. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How?
Wow, the Dohalim, Lord of Edamenesia. It's an honor, my lord. Your beef stew was absolutely exquisite.
I see.
You honor me, kind sir. However, how is it you came by the palace's top secret dish?
Hey,
Anyway, what is it you need from us this time exactly? Come on, spit it out.
Right. This time I'm looking for lettuce, apples, and lemons. Could I ask you to bring those to me?
We have what you need. If that's all you're looking for, we've got it right here.
Nice work.
In that case, I'll give you the recipe. You find people can cook it right away.
Wow, this looks surprisingly simple. Even I might have a chance with this. What is this recipe? Is it like a pie? No, it has lettuce.
Very nice.
Wonderful.
Oh, so it's just a simple salad.
Wonderful. I leave the preparations up to you then.
Is this just a salad? Lettuce, apple,
well,
and lemon? Okay, it's all done.
Yes.
Ho ho! Look at that beautiful dish. Smells just as divine too. Now let's see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa! This is,
Oh god, not again with this.
absolutely exquisite. Exquisitely bad, that is.
what?
Really? I assure you, I followed the recipe to the for this so-called vitamin smoothie. Oh, it's a smoothie. To the letter.
Taste it for yourself. Then tell me if you're still confident in your concoctions. Here.
All right, down the hatch it goes.
I don't believe this.
See what I mean? What makes you want to vomit, doesn't it?
Wait a sec. I see a small warning affixed to the bottom of this recipe. Smoothies are made entirely from veggies, are recommended for experienced dieters only. Beginners should add fruit juice for flavor.
Young miss, did you process only the lettuce? Even though I asked you to prepare the apples and lemons as well.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice a stupid warning label that tiny?
Really now?
Lesson learned, Shion. We'll just have to add fruit and attempt this once more. Food processor sounds.
Yes.
Very well, let's take it from the top.
What?
Whoa! This is absolutely exquisite! Comparatively speaking, at least.
What?
You still don't sound all that enthused. Is this really the best recipe that Mahak-Sar has to offer?
I believe so. When I first heard about this, it made me think I saw it in Menestia. The combination of fruits and vegetables, it reminded me of Danans and Renans living together. I thought this recipe might capture such harmony.
Very nice.
If nothing else, it's the most healthy recipe you're sure to find out here.
Indeed. I shall be sure to drink it so as it ensures precious harmony lives on, even within the confines of my stomach.
Yes.
Phew! Well, that was satisfying enough for the time being. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search for even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Actually, one more glass before I leave.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Apparently, Kisara never gets tired. Oh god, Zoogles.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Take this!
There we go, that took care of that problem very quickly.
These lizards have run rings around us.
Elusive deity!
Hear my
Taking
call.
I shall ensure you survive.
Hi, Miss Yardine.
Here I go. Going in.
That's a good girl, Bean. You're much cuter than a Zoogle. Okay, come on. You know, Gabe, it'd be great if I can do, you know, like a television attack. Personally, I like the idea of, there we go, like that!
This ends now.
BAM! Oh, finally got the double team attack. I was like, where the hell is that stuff?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Ooh, a peach gel. Ring ring. No! Is anybody home? Nope. Okay. They're not letting me inside, everyone. Even though I'm the hero, I'm not being let inside. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, Hoodle. We'll find your friend. Right, I forgot there's an owl out here. Oh, no.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah,
There you are.
it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Yeah. Oh, God.
Get lost.
I was not anticipating that, but we'll work with it. Bam! Oh, shit! Totally.
Serve you well here.
Come on, 3 for 1. Yes! Oh, I love that attack. How did that one survive? Oh, okay, we got something. Ivy Master. Oh, it's because I used his thingy enough times? It's probably because of that. Increase art crafting resilience. Ooh. How much is that one? A shit ton. Okay, good to know. Oh, okay, we're getting a little further down the lines in terms of what I'm able to grab. You know what? I'm actually gonna let this build up a little bit. Okay, apparently I can't jump over that. Oh god. A lot of flying enemies. A lot of flying enemies. Ah, they got a Gashion.
There we go, that's better.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Except she can't because reasons and raisins, you know, the reasons and raisins are the fact that she can't yet.
Get toasty!
Oh, perfect timing.
This one's mine. I never miss.
Elusive deity!
Thank you, Shion, for doing that.
Elusive deity!
Bam! Come on, activate it again, please. Thank you.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
You know, going through and leveling up the characters, we will. Let me do my thing.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky.
Oops.
Things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what. What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances, and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
What?
Half? Halim, what the hell did you buy?
That's what I'm wondering.
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
What?
Whoa, is that
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money.
Yeah,
Our
Dohalim.
funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gald we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Oh, geez.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
That's probably the best idea, yes.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Alright, so after that one, let's go on ahead and get some rest. And cook. We don't have enough for freaking porridge. Fine, we'll do grilled fish, I guess.
Thanks for
Meat!
waiting. Eat as much as you like.
So who can I talk to tonight? Rinwell and Law. Let's go ahead. Oh man, I like doing Law, but let's go ahead and get Rinwell done.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Huda lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog!
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do! If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit.